Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Luda. I go by Nitty Life on my social media, and today we're gonna do a new project. I am so excited. So we are gonna do a duplicate stitch on a sweater I found at Goodwill. This is the Express sweater, brand new. I found at Goodwill, and the stitches are perfect for duplicate stitch. So duplicate stitch is something like this. I knitted the vest and then I went with my yarning needle and I did a image on it. And then the back, I kind of did a nice cloth. Super fun. This took forever, but I found a perfect sweater and I think we should be able to do this project within few days, which I'm so excited. This took me, I think, a month. So yeah. So let's get started. I am going to first I'm gonna put you guys overhead and we're gonna start together, and then I'll pass forward and then kind of catch up throughout the day. So the first thing I want to do is, there's a mirror in front of me and I want to put a stitch marker. Let's make this brighter. Where I want the design to be. So I'm gonna look in the mirror real quick and I'm thinking like maybe like right here, like have the head. Yeah, probably like right here. Okay, now let's go upstairs and actually start doing the design. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean up my area. I'm gonna grab my yarning needle. This is the one I got with my machine, the I-cord machine. I love this needle. I'm gonna grab my scissors. I found this huge ball of red yarn, which is perfect for the tongue. I'm gonna use the darker shade of yarn, because if we look at the image, right, darker shade of yarn. And then we need white. I don't have white, I have this cream color. So I'm gonna use this cream color, hopefully goes together. The big ball of yarn is from Hobby Yarn. It's the mega ball that I found in my house. And now let's get started. So the first step I always do, I have my picture in my image. I'm gonna open my Procreate app right here on the bottom. I'm gonna click this screen size, and I'm going to insert a photo and pick that photo. Cool, I'm gonna blow it up. Cool. And now I am gonna count how big the tongue is. I'm gonna use my Apple Pencil and I'm just gonna really zoom in and then go at it. So 1, 2, oops. Let's do a different size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 69. Okay, so the height of our chart, so it's 69 by, let's see, it looks like this is the longest, and then right here is the longest. So let's do it. 1, 2, 3. I counted my sweater, so it needs to be right on the number 66 across. The higher we go, the less room we have because we have the shoulder, so we can't duplicate stitch on the shoulder. So I had to go down quite a bit. And this is the full image, so it will be kind of like on our stomach, I guess, but who cares? It's still gonna look cool. And then I'm gonna look at the bottom because I'm gonna start with the cream color. And so I counted. So this is the middle. I'm going to start. I'm assuming this is the center. I just kind of looked at it. And so 66 divided by 2, right? Because this is the center, is going to be 33. And we're going to start on a 24th stitch. So we have to move from 33rd stitch, which is the middle right here, to the left on a 24th stitch. Weird map, honestly. A lot of times I wing it. I don't know if that's good, but let's get started. I'm just like so excited to start, honestly. So I'm gonna use my yarn. I'm using again cream. I don't have, oh weird. I don't have the, why am I spacing out? The white color. All right, so let's get started. I'm gonna lift up this stitch. Hopefully I remember it. It's right here. Cool, stay there. I'm gonna put my yarn through the needle and I'm gonna start working on the first white spot at the bottom, which is right here. It's doing the 1, 2, 3 squares. So again, we're gonna start at the bottom and we're gonna do 3 stitches. So we're gonna go, so there's a V stitches if you look really closer. I'm gonna go at the bottom of the V stitch, pull my yarn, make sure I have a tail loose. My arm is in the back, kind of holding the yarn. So I just leave a little bit. And then we're gonna go around the V stitch. So we're at the bottom, see the V stitch right here? We're gonna go to the next V stitch on top of it. We're gonna go through both of the bars. We're gonna pull our yarn through. And then we're gonna go back at that bottom and go to the next V stitch. So kind of, there you go, like that. I'll show you throughout this more. And I have a couple more other videos that are better. So we need to do 3. So again, we're at the bottom of the V stitch. We're gonna go to the top of the next V stitch. Pull our yarn through. And then go to the next stitch, the 3rd stitch, and do the same thing. So at the bottom, pull the yarn through to the top. And there we have our first 3 stitches. And I'm just gonna pull the yarn through. It's looking really cute. The yarn's looking really good. So now we're gonna use our pencil or your finger, and I'm just gonna cross it over. And now we're gonna go up to the next level. So the next one, if you see, it's not above, it's a little bit to the right. So we're gonna find that stitch to the right. Take your time, because there's times where I've messed it up. And make sure it's not tangled. Cool. And then we're gonna do 3 stitches going from right to left. Again, at the bottom of the V stitch, we're gonna go to the top of the next one. Go between those 2 bars. Go to the bottom and then go into the next one. All right, and then keep doing that. So 2 more. Cool. 1 and 1 more. 2. So we're creating V stitches on top of V stitches, just using a different color. That's all duplicate stitch is. There is, again, better tutorials. So here it is. Look, I'm not tightening it too tight. It's looking pretty freaking good. So I'm gonna start working a little bit more, and then I'm gonna show you the red color. Sounds good?
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole again? Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Feeling is all gone. Feeling is all gone. If I could take you back to my youth and show you what I wish I knew, my will is strong with a place to lean. In the moment I hung desperately, the other ring on my wrist is gold, pairing with the light it holds. When I return from my skin and bones, I'm remembering the words you told me. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone.
Hi guys, it's been a long time. So we did a lot of time lapse and we are at the end of the sweater. It's finished. So now we are just gonna do the interfacing on the inside so it's nice and smooth. We did cut the ends and we tied them, and now I have this big thing of interfacing I ordered a long time ago. So I'm just gonna cut it and use my iron and attach it. So let's do it and then we're done. We just gotta wash the sweater or soak it and then dry it, and it's ready for the market. Let's do it. But before I go, look what I've been making. Look at this. How cute are these? Like, and also it spins. So it's perfect for my market in April. I'm so excited. Okay, let's go back to the interfacing because I got too excited. So they say to do the edges first. So I'm just doing the edges real quick. Yay guys, here's the final update on the sweater. The design looks amazing. We covered everything. Sorry it's a little windy, but thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on my next video.